So Jack, yeah, nice to see you here. Where are we at?
Here.
Tell me a little bit about the
Well, this is
amazing
the
spot.
Avios Albatross Seaplane.
Okay,
And
this is
it's a
the plane
very
in the
nice
scene.
scale model.
Okay.
It's a World War II era seaplane.
Oh wow.
And for years and years, this is a mainstay of the search and rescue fleet,
Okay.
along with the Catalina PBY. So it's a beautiful model, twin engine plane, uses a 4S battery. It's got some lights built into it. I've
Right.
added some lights. It's got the ability to reverse engine thrust and also differential engine thrust tied into the rudder.
Wow.
So if you want to make it turn left, the right propeller speeds up and pulls
great.
it around.
So you can actually, yeah, what you're saying, changing the turn rate, and that way one is faster than the other.
Yeah.
Going to left and right.
And that's true also in reverse.
Gotcha. But how do you do that on the radio? Is it something?
Yeah,
There's
what
a
you do
switch
is
probably.
you have to set up the engine controls individually,
Wow.
and then you basically mix them with the rudder.
It's a mix. Gotcha.
It's a mix.
With the rudder. That's the only.
Yeah,
more
I mean,
interesting.
it's specifically you mix a little bit of negative
Sure.
so that
That makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
So like electronically you're turning instead of mechanically.
yeah.
A lot of it.
Well, you are turning mechanically.
And mixing as well.
Rudder also works.
That's great. So the landings I watched on the video. So the landings was how hard to take off from the water. I know there's a little bit of resistance, like kind of almost like glued sticky on the bottom. Do you feel?
Well, so in smooth water, it's a little bit more sticky than in rough water.
Rough water.
In rough water with some headwind, it actually takes off very quickly.
Gotcha.
The only hard part was this last landing.
Yeah, I actually saw the last
pontoon
landing. So tell me about it. You're holding one of the, I don't know what's that called,
This is a
stabilizer?
pontoon. We're gonna put some hot glue in here and
Gotcha.
stick it back in
So
there.
the other one is out there, so you see under that wing. So
Yeah.
this is the one on the
Yeah.
left side.
Exactly.
I think it's a very easy fix. That
It
should be
looks
fine.
like it. Looks
Yeah,
like
it looks like somebody already come up with a tool. Wow,
Yeah.
that's great.
So,
Is it LiPo powered?
Yes, it's a lipo-powered glue gun.
Man, that's
Absolutely.
amazing.
This thing is a
Very
lifesaver
handy.
for sure.
It's very handy.
Yeah.
very nice.
So
It'll
Yeah,
take it
I'll
a
put a
couple
piece
minutes
of
to warm
tape
up.
around this.
you may want to dry that first and.
Hot glue. So yeah,
Let me turn off the quad so the UPS doesn't just burn up. We will at some point. All right, here we go.
So the
Let me
surgery
just
started.
Make sure that it's warm enough to partially burn my fingers, and then we're good to go. All right. Yeah.
push that.
Yeah, it's going. It's just I don't know if it's, well, it's gonna have to be up to temperature enough. Let's go for it.
And the glue is waterproof.
Yes, it is. So feels like it's probably, I'd give it a second or two, but and it's up to you if you want me to put a bead around it, but I don't think.
Oh, I think that's a good idea. At least on the inside.
Okay. Oh wow, I guess I'm velcroed to my battery. Just the inside?
Yeah, and towards the back as well.
Oh, okay.
And a little bit on my camera lens, please.
Yeah, I don't think you want that.
John, this is an amazing looking plane.
Yeah.
How long have you had that? So is it
I've had it in the air a couple weeks now.
a couple of weeks?
Yeah.
How much was the price tag on that?
I think it's about 300 and something.
All right. It's almost like the price of jet.
Yeah.
Kind of reasonable.
But I mean, it's for what you got.
It's beautiful.
It's a good value.
Really great
for
deal.
sure.
That's awesome.
Jared?
Jack, how many active channels do you have right now?
Got 10 channels working on
10,
this.
right? Wow.
A lot.
You're all over the frequencies.
All the motor controls.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually.
Stabilized with the driver.
Yeah.
That thing's pretty rock solid. That's just Jack's thumb.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never flown an airplane that needs that kind of stabilization. It's always up to me. Right, Jack, I'm gonna come up and meet you. We have a low battery on the GoPro.
We're just playing over water.
On the GoPro. Alright, where are you at? Gotcha. Jack.
Yeah, right. You know, you can do stuff like this.
Outstanding flight, Jack. That was great. By the sunset. Nice. You safely brought the bird back.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's a big part of it, right?
Yep.
We all know the feeling that you have when you don't bring it back, okay?
Yes, that happened many times. I know that. So some of the ripples in the water, like the props were kind of touching. It doesn't create any issue for the engine, I would say.
Well, there were some times when the prop was cutting the water, you could see spray coming up.
Yeah. As soon as you see that, you reduce the power and...
But what I like to do at that point is feed in more throttle and get it up on the plane.
Oh, I see.
And then it seems to be okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So takeoff is just like the real airplane. I see that you're
It
kind
is.
of
Yeah.
finding the right direction to go.
You got to find the
Trying the
right
best
direction, go into the wind,
Yep.
and then apply throttle, but you don't want to give it too much throttle at once. You want to get it up on step
Yeah.
and then just gently take it off.
That makes sense.
We were flying when it was a lot calmer, and it was really critical to keep it balanced. Once you get it up on step, and then apply just a little bit more power to take it off.
To take it off, yes,
Feed
before
in
you
more
go.
power, let it climb.
So definitely different flying characteristic than taking off from concrete runway versus
Yeah,
the
you
water.
know, it's interesting that it really requires a lot of finesse on the takeoff.
Yeah.
I don't know what you call that, glide across the water.
Right.
Because we found that if the wind was from a little bit from behind, it had a tendency to go off one direction or another. If
Yeah.
you're going into the wind, it's a lot easier.
Sure. It's just like
Today,
ground
definitely
effect,
going into the wind.
water effect. Yeah. That's great. Thank you, Jack. That was awesome. Great job. Good landing, good flight.
That was very cool.
Very cool.